The sound of waves crashing against the wooden planks echoed through the quiet harbor that evening, as the sun melted into the horizon. A cold breeze brushed across her face, carrying with it the faint scent of salt and diesel. She stood there, thin, trembling, clutching a small, tattered bag that looked like it had seen more pain than she had words to tell. Her name was Maria. "Hey, wait," a deep voice called out, breaking the silence. Maria turned slowly to see a man, tall, rugged, his shirt rolled up at the sleeves, and a little boy standing beside him, holding a stuffed dolphin. His eyes were kind but sharp, the kind that had seen enough of life to spot struggle from miles away. He was Daniel, a single dad who worked on the dock since his wife passed away 3 years ago. The viewers watching this moment might feel the tension, two strangers, both broken, both standing at the edge of something that could change everything. And if you're here now, you'll want to stay till the end, because what happens next is something you'll never forget. And if you believe that sometimes life gives second chances in the most unexpected ways, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed, because this story might just touch your heart. Daniel approached Maria cautiously. "You look lost," he said softly. "Are you waiting for someone?" She hesitated. I was supposed to get on the boat to the mainland. But I don't have the ticket money anymore." Her voice cracked, and she turned away, pretending to look at the water. Daniel studied her for a moment. The boy tugged at his father's sleeve and whispered, "Daddy, she's crying." Daniel crouched beside his son. "Eli, sometimes people just need a little help. Remember what we talked about?" The boy nodded seriously. "That good people help others, even if it's hard." Daniel smiled faintly and stood up. "Come on," he said suddenly, his tone firm but gentle. "You're coming with me." Maria blinked, confused. "What?" "No, I can't." "You can," he interrupted. "You don't have to tell me your story right now. But it's getting dark, and this isn't a place to spend the night." He looked at her with the quiet assurance of someone who meant every word. "You're coming with me." And just like that, Maria's life took a turn she never saw coming. Daniel brought her to his small home near the edge of the harbor, a modest wooden house, cozy but worn. Eli ran ahead, excited to show her his drawings of ships and whales. Maria stood awkwardly by the doorway, unsure whether to step in or run away. "Sit down," Daniel said, setting a kettle on the stove. "You look like you haven't eaten all day." She nodded slowly, clutching the strap of her bag. "Thank you. I didn't expect kindness today." He smiled faintly. "Most people don't. But life's too short not to give it." Over the next few days, Maria helped around the house, cooking, cleaning, mending torn clothes. Eli adored her. She told him stories about stars and faraway places she once dreamed of visiting. But Daniel could see there was something she wasn't saying, something heavy. One night, as rain pattered softly against the windows, she finally spoke. "I was married once," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. "He left me when things got bad. I tried to start over, but the debts, the jobs, they just kept falling apart. When I came here, I thought maybe I'd find work on the ships. But they said they don't hire women. Then I lost my last bit of money." Her eyes filled with tears. "I didn't want pity. I just wanted a chance." Daniel listened quietly. He didn't offer empty words. Instead, he said, "Then maybe this is your chance." From that day forward, Maria began helping Daniel with his small boat repair business. She learned fast, patching nets, fixing engines, even negotiating prices better than he could. The harbor workers started to notice. So did Eli, who would watch her with wide, adoring eyes. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Maria stood by the water again, the same spot where Daniel had first found her. He joined her, holding 2 cups of coffee. "Funny," she said, smiling softly, "this is where it all started." He nodded. "Yeah. Sometimes the tide brings in more than just driftwood." She looked up at him, and for the first time in years, she felt something she thought she'd lost forever, hope. Months passed, and together they turned Daniel's struggling workshop into a thriving business. Maria's ideas brought in new clients, and Daniel's steady hands kept the boats running. They weren't rich, but they were finally happy. One night, as they closed up shop, Eli ran to Maria and hugged her tightly. "Are you gonna stay forever?" he asked. Maria knelt, tears in her eyes. "If your dad lets me." Daniel smiled. "She's not going anywhere." And from that moment, the three of them became something they never expected, a family, built not by blood, but by kindness, resilience, and the courage to trust again. So if you've ever felt like life has left you stranded at your own harbor, remember this: sometimes, the people who save you aren't heroes in capes, but ordinary souls who simply say, "You're coming with me." And if this story touched your heart, give it a like, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe for more stories that remind us, love and kindness still exist, even in the quiet corners of the world.